10 British stereotypes that are probably true. Hello, fellow travellers and culture enthusiasts. Welcome back to the channel that takes you around the world. No passport needed. Today, we're diving into a topic as comforting as a warm cup of English breakfast tea. 10 British stereotypes that are probably true. Now, stereotypes can sometimes be unfair or exaggerated, but let's be honest, some of them exist for a reason. From an unwavering love for tea to an unmatched talent for queuing, the British have some quirks that are just too iconic to ignore. So sit back, relax, and let's take a jolly good look at the most British things about Britain. 10. Tea is life. If there's one stereotype that Britain wears like a badge of honour, it's their love for tea. And let's be clear, we're not talking about the fancy herbal infusions or matcha lattes you see on Instagram. No, we mean a proper cup of tea, strong with a splash of milk, and preferably served in a well-loved mug with a bit of history. From the traditional English breakfast tea to the delicate flavours of Earl Grey, tea is an integral part of British culture. Here is a fact. Brits guzzle a staggering 100 million cups of tea every single day. To put that into perspective, that's enough to fill over 36 Olympic-sized swimming pools in just 1 year. But tea is more than just a drink in Britain. It's a way of life. It's the ultimate comforter, celebrator, and social lubricant all rolled into one. Need a pick-me-up after some bad news? A cuppa will sort you out. Want to toast some good news? You guessed it, tea is the answer. Feeling bored? Make a cup of tea and watch the world go by. Someone has broken your heart? Well, the kettle's already on, love. From the strong, sweet builder's tea to the delicate, floral herbal infusions, tea is the answer to every question in Britain. It's a national obsession, a cultural phenomenon, and a symbol of warmth, comfort, and community. So, if you ever find yourself in Britain, don't be surprised if someone offers you a cuppa. It's just their way of saying, welcome to the family. 9. The art of the queue, A.K.A. standing in line like a pro. If queuing were an Olympic sport, the British would take gold, silver and bronze every time. There's an unspoken but sacred rule. If there's a line, you join it, no questions asked. At the bus stop? Queue. At the supermarket? Queue. Waiting for the bathroom at a festival? Queue. Even when there isn't an official queue, Brits will naturally form one, as if it's programmed into their DNA. But here's the fun part. If someone dares to jump the queue, they won't be confronted with yelling or aggressive shoving. Instead, they will be passively, aggressively judged into oblivion with sighs, disapproving headshakes, and a polite but deadly, "Excuse me, I believe we were ahead of you." Lesson of the day? If you visit Britain, respect the queue or prepare to be silently shamed forever. 8. Sorry, even when it's not their fault. British politeness is legendary. If you've ever bumped into a Brit, there's a 99% chance they apologised, even if it was you who walked into them. Sorry isn't just an apology, it's a greeting, a reflex, and sometimes a weird form of passive aggression. Brits will say sorry when they accidentally bump into a chair. Yes, furniture deserves apologies too. When they ask a stranger for directions. When they receive the wrong order at a restaurant and still eat it anyway. When they disagree with someone, usually phrased as, "Sorry, but I don't quite agree." If you ever hear a Brit say, "Sorry, but could I just squeeze past?" while navigating a crowd, know this. They are not actually sorry, but they'll never admit it. 7. British humour. British humour is a mystery to many, but to those who understand it, it's pure genius. It's dry, sarcastic, self-deprecating, and often laced with a healthy dose of irony. Some key traits of British humour. Saying something outrageous in a totally serious voice. A deep love for wordplay and puns, even if they're terrible. Teasing their best friends relentlessly as a sign of affection. Using understatement to downplay literally anything. Example, British person after being hit by a car. "Oh well, that was a bit inconvenient, wasn't it?" Famous British comedy shows like Monty Python, Blackadder, and The Office, UK, are perfect examples of this unique sense of humour. 6. The weather, Britain's favourite conversation starter. Ever struggled to break the ice with a Brit? Well, worry no more. Just mention the weather, and you'll be chatting like old friends in no time. It doesn't matter if it's sunny, raining, snowing, or a mix of all three, because let's face it, that's just a typical day in the UK. Brits are always ready to dive into a discussion about the weather. In fact, talking about the weather is a national pastime in Britain. It's a universal language that brings people together, no matter their background or interests. Want to test this theory? Try these sample conversations. Scenario: it's raining. Brit 1. Bit wet out, isn't it? Brit 2. Oh yeah, classic British summer. Scenario: it's sunny. Brit 1. Lovely day, isn't it? Brit 2. Too hot for me though. Not used to it. As you can see, the weather is always a safe topic in Britain. It's a conversation starter, a bonding experience, and a way to connect with others. So, next time you're in the UK, don't be afraid to comment on the weather. Who knows, you might just make some new friends. 5. The unshakable British stiff upper lip. Brits are famous for their ability to keep calm and carry on, no matter what life throws their way. The phrase stiff upper lip is more than just a cliché. It's a way of life. It means keeping emotions in check, even when the world around you is falling apart. Lost your wallet? No big deal. House on fire? Just a minor blip on the radar. The British response to any crisis is usually a stoic, "Oh well, could be worse." But don't mistake this for coldness. It's just the British way of powering through life's struggles with quiet determination and a good cup of tea, of course. 4. The pub, Britain's beating heart. Forget coffee shops and fancy bars. Pubs are the real social hubs of Britain. They're where people come together to celebrate, commiserate, and passionately discuss the important things in life: football, politics, and which biscuits go best with tea. British pubs aren't just about drinking, they're about community, camaraderie, and a healthy dose of banter. Some pubs have been around for hundreds of years, with history literally written on their walls. Want to experience Britain like a local? Ditch the fancy bars and find a proper pub where you can order a pint, pull up a stool, and join the conversation with the regulars. 3. Football, Britain's national obsession. Football or soccer isn't just a sport in Britain, it's a way of life, a national obsession, and a cultural phenomenon. Whether it's the Premier League or a Sunday League match, Brits take football very seriously. When a big match is on, the entire country comes to a standstill. Pubs are packed, living rooms are filled with cheering fans, and the streets are empty except for the occasional jubilant supporter. And if you dare insult someone's favourite team, you might as well have insulted their entire family, their cat, and their favourite pub. Football is a matter of pride, passion, and identity in Britain. 2. A country of accents, where location is everything. Despite its small size, the UK is a country of staggering linguistic diversity. With hundreds of accents, the UK is a place where location is everything. And we mean everything. From the Cockney twang of East London to the rolling Scottish brogue, accents can change completely in just a few miles. In fact, some British accents are so thick that even other Brits can't understand them. Want to experience the full range of British accents? Take a trip from the north of England to the south of Wales, and you'll encounter a dizzying array of dialects and accents. It's a linguistic adventure like no other. 1. The royal family obsession. The British love for the royal family is one of the most famous stereotypes, and it's probably true. The monarchy is a huge part of British culture, with grand royal weddings, debates about the throne, and endless royal gossip in tabloids. The birth of a royal baby sends the world into excitement, but it's not just about drama. There's a deep sense of tradition and history attached to the monarchy. Many Brits embrace the monarchy as a symbol of national pride, watching the Queen's or King's Christmas speech, waving Union Jack flags, and visiting historical castles. While not everyone in the UK is obsessed, the British love affair with royalty is very real and shows no sign of fading. So, what do you think? Do these stereotypes really define British culture, or are they just exaggerated myths? Let us know in the comments. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.